All right, let's try another game, and this one is called Radio MoleBat. And I do not. It says click. Is this it? And then. Oh. Okay. It wasn't really clear. So it's not a wave then that goes on. I suppose I cannot click through that. Yeah. So here, well, we have enough to sort of get rid of almost all of it, but let's just do that. And then transmit. I guess we also have, how do I, this doesn't make any sense now to me. Oh, I can I didn't think I could remove that. Okay, but I cannot remove all of it. Okay. And I made a dent in it. I think that was it. Maybe. See? Will you bounce better? Yes. All right. So they cancel. Okay, and red needs to go to red and blue needs to go to blue. Is this some sort of this thing? I mean, I guess we can. No, we cannot. But wasn't it looking kind of like that, the other one? A bit confused. Okay, so I guess we do that and we do something like that. This isn't hitting it. Oh, but it stays hit. So maybe we need to do something about the diagonal here. Oh, there was a little bit of something there. Oh no, but how? Oh, maybe, I don't know if I understand. So this just doesn't make any sense. So we need this. But then it blows up so large and there's nothing I can do. Oh, hello cat. I have a cat here that you might hear. Okay, maybe I can use these to bounce it up and down. Is that it? Oh no, it's further down here. I'm scared that I've destroyed the bounce a bit. Okay. It's quite subtle with these things, but okay. So here, obviously, this overlaying this is maybe not perfect. So all these will not go where they're supposed to go. So we'll do that. Well, maybe I do this. No, I cannot. No, that's also that one. I forgot. Right, if I do that, no. Oh, that was a weird bounce. But no, it gets back there, yeah. So I can bounce up and down here. With this one maybe. Is this it? Something like that? No, wrong button. Yeah, a bit like that. what happens with this now? Do we have enough? No, we just hit it. We cannot do anything there. Is it the other way around? Like if we do this. So I'm thinking now, if I go up and down a bunch of times here, because I think they stay lit. By the way, the difference between this being lit and unlit is really small. So now, if I do this, it doesn't go away. Yeah, good. More of that. And now we need this one to go somewhere. I'm scared of drawing too far now and having to redo all this. If this is not it, I'm going to be slightly sad. But yeah, I hit it. All right. So it is very much an order thing. We need to explode this with a red to get to other reds, I think. But now I'm thinking like the easiest way to do this is just it's just lighting up. Well, yeah, so that one doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But maybe we lose too much of the good stuff over there. There's a blue bomb out here. That's interesting. So that doesn't go there. And I mean, something like, oh no, I didn't mean to hit that one. That probably bricked it all. Let's start with this. Do we hit that one? We do hit that one. I think it already lit up, yeah. So going diagonally, goes here, bounces something like that. This we cannot work with. I don't particularly see how we get here. Let's do the simpler ones. Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, since yeah, it does. Okay. And this won't get hit unless, and that won't get hit. So now I'm hoping that we do this. Heading on that one. Okay, that's interesting. Is there some new angle going on here that I don't see? This doesn't hit anything that, I mean, the only thing we have is this diagonal, as far as I can see. have to continue this diagonal up here. But this is pointless. I don't understand. There's something I'm not understanding here. This is pointless, that's pointless. These all seem very pointless. Like I cannot dig up here. And I cannot get to that one over there. Just see what happens when we go this diagonal. Maybe I need to start carving. Where does it hit? Here. Here. Oh yeah, I can carve that, of course. For that one. That looks good. Something like that. Or can I carve this? Yeah. It's a bit confusing which ones you can and cannot carve. Okay, so how? Oh, here. So having the patterns a bit more distinct and also indicating more clearly that you can or cannot do a thing with them. Because this looks more like unbreakable to me than this does. All right, so we have something bounce, bounce, explode if we want to. Bounce, 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 explode. Maybe we do that. This might not actually reach it, but yeah, it does. And then we can, so we can obviously do this. I wonder if that's enough, because it sort of pokes out there. No. Now how, that's the diagonal. That must be the diagonal, right? No, the diagonal goes further up. So we need to remove this one first so we can get that one. But I'm a bit scared about how I get to that bomb. Because that does not reach there. Alright, let's just see where we're heading with this. And this, and something here. They break with each other also. So there's, because these, oh, I didn't see. Interesting. So there, you can sort of do that, and it gets through. All right. But how do we get this one? Other than, the thing I can see is making this not bounce perfectly. But that feels like something I haven't had to do before. Okay, but I managed. I'm not sure that was the way you're supposed to do this. It feels like it's breaking the assumptions you sort of taught before, that you're not supposed to sort of there were three block types. One you cannot break with painting and or erasing or digging. One that you should dig through, and one that you probably shouldn't dig through. That was sort of the indication from the earlier levels, and maybe there was another solution where you didn't have to eat small bits out of that side block there, but I completely did not see the other way. But it is an interesting sort of subversion. But then yeah, maybe it's fine, but because it's a bit of an investment to get to where I got now, and I already had there might have been an order thing I did wrong as well, but for the last level I had to do two novel things. One was spamming signal production so that some signals blocked some other signals so they didn't collide, so I could get to the end. That was tricky enough to figure out for a single level. And then the second thing was eating into the stony things. And both of these subversions are cool and interesting. The thing with at least the eating into is that I had played that level for quite a bit and had to do several things before I got to do the novel thing. That also is a bit scary because it's easy to ruin your run and have to restart the level. And I think that could probably have been made a little bit more like, if that was the intended solution, I would probably have wanted it a little bit earlier in a level, or sort of a more compact level where you have to do these things so that you know that there's part of the toolbox. And then this level could have been the last level where you have to put all the tools together, but then you should have probably had one or two levels introducing the new mechanics as well. But I did get to the end, so it worked well enough with how it taught me, and I liked the puzzles. They were nice. It would of course have been cool to sort of have some custom cursor and effect when digging as well, but just having the interaction we had now in this version felt very satisfying as well. And yeah, I think that the work on the materials to make them look more, they don't have to be pretty, but just look more indicative of what how you're supposed to treat them, I think, and have the one that you absolutely cannot dig through look more like hard rock or metal, or something that sort of says, when just looking at it, this is not something you'll be able to dig through. And yeah, I think and as I said earlier also, that the sort of the signal difference, actually, let's see. Oh, I can actually send signals. I don't think I can get out of this. Okay, then can I reload the game and just have it start? The effect difference on this and being lit is a bit small, and especially since transmitting here, when hitting it, it doesn't change much. It's just the color on that thing that was a little bit vague. And also I'm wondering if because I think there's probably, I'm not colorblind, but this is probably quite problematic for people with I guess blue-red is not that common, but I do think it exists. So having something that also not only signifying things with color is generally a good thing. So have some stripes or shape differences on them that makes you pair them would probably help a bit as well. And also then on the arrow things, so they look a little bit different depending on which of the two they are. But yeah, I enjoyed the game, and it had some interesting challenges and stuff like that. So now I'm confused. I'm pretty sure this, or something looking like this, I could remove on some levels. So maybe that's also what confused me. That it's sort of, yeah, because here we have two different things that we cannot remove, and I'm pretty sure this can be erased on later levels. But yeah, very cool little puzzle game. So thank you very much for the game.